Hello. Yeah, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Till the time anyone from the attendees right now would like to help us with some questions, as in what sort of issues or what tools they are using in terms of AI right now.
I think let me just start the other way around. Have you heard about Copilot? Has anyone is using Copilot? Because it's I think the one of the first runners in AI era where Microsoft has introduced the Copilot for M365 apps. So I hope you must be aware about it. You have heard it, or maybe you are using it right now for your M365 apps. So just like maybe give the thumbs up or give us a view on like are you really familiar with the Copilot or using it? Because I think that's the first in AI world when Microsoft has launched that in maybe 2 years back.
Yeah, if Mr. Shiraj or Mr. Dilip can unmute themselves and help us with the AI journey that they are into right now, as in what sort of AI tools you are using in terms of daily workflow. If you can assist us with the queries, it will be helpful for us to drive the session today. Yeah, Mr. Rushiraj and Mr. Dilip, unmute yourselves and speak.
Good morning. Actually, we are not using Copilot right now because basically हम mail draft and creating SOPs like some commands for Active Directory or Exchange. This type of work we are using for Copilot.
Okay.
That's it from our side. After
Okay, so
that,
what?
we are not know. Yeah.
Okay, so which industry are you from?
I am from Simple Vitrified Tiles Company.
Okay.
Yeah,
Great. Thank you for your inputs.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Thank you.
if now Mr. Rushmute and help us with the journey that they are into right now in terms of AI tools, Copilot. Also, Mr. Gaurav, if you can unmute yourselves and help us with the journey that you are into right now, using AI tools, using Microsoft licenses, if you are into that segment, or if any kind of issues that you are facing, it will be helpful for us. Mr. Sanjay, if you can unmute yourselves.
Hi, I have been working in bank, but I have not actively been using AI. I'm currently on break and looking for job, but this I'm just joining to upskill and understand new nuances of improving productivity at my workplace. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else? Mr. Sanjay, if you can unmute yourself and help us with the journey right now.
Sure.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's my pleasure to be here in this kind of things. So, like, I just joined this session to know more in terms of securities, right?
Okay.
Incidents. So, how can we more make sure we prevent all kind of security events?
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Great. Now, if Mr. Mayank, you can unmute yourself and help us with your inputs in terms of what industry you are working, current situations that you are facing.
I'm Mike, heading the IT infra of the Simpolo group.
Okay.
So of course the security is challenge everywhere, and O365 is our main emailing and collaboration solution. So just wondering about securing it, how what are the solutions available? Uh,
Okay.
that's all.
Okay, great. So if Miss Charmy can unmute herself and help us with the journey, which industry you are from and what exactly attracted you for the webinar today?
Yeah, so myself, Charmi, okay, I'm working with data as well as technologies, which is in the
Mm-hmm.
IT industry itself, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And here I'm taking care of all the IT and security part, okay.
Okay.
So just wanted to explore more like, how this can be beneficial to us in day-to-day coordination and securing the data and everything.
Okay. Thank you so much for inputs, everyone. We'll start with the session today and thank you for joining us today. Welcome to our Secure Productivity M365 webinar. It is actually great to understand your current situations wherein you are using AI and your inputs for the same. Thank you so much. It actually has helped us to tailor the session for today, and it will be beneficial for us to assist you for the same. So, in today's business landscape, productivity and security aren't just a trade off, they go hands in hand. M365 gives you the foundation for both real time collaboration, enterprise grade security, and workflow automation in all our ecosystems. And now, with the capabilities like Copilot deeply integrated with M365, you can supercharge the productivity even further. Today, we'll walk through 5 practical real world ways AI can transform your day to day operations, all within the secure Microsoft environment that many of you might already be using. So, who exactly is i4 Technolab? We specialize in next generation AI digital solutions, advanced analytics, and cloud services. We are a Microsoft Solutions partner across 4 key areas: data and AI, digital and app innovation, infrastructure and Azure, and modern work. We are also a cloud solutions partner in Azure and a Power BI certified company. On the compliance side, we are ISO 9001 2025 and ISO 27001 2022 certified. So we take quality and information security way much seriously. Our core industries are fintech, healthcare, and legal. We have been serving SMEs and large enterprises since 2013. Our team of 120 plus professionals include 7 Scrum Masters delivering agile solutions. In simple terms, we help business turn AI from a buzzword into a real business value. Coming up to a quick overview about the services that we provide. Initially, to start with AI consulting and implementation, in which we help you identify the right AI and deploy practical solutions. Second is data analytics, turning raw data into actionable businessful insights. Third is cloud infrastructure consulting, in which we especially focus within the Azure ecosystem. Talking about software licensing, ensuring you have the right Microsoft tool for your needs. Fifth is custom software development, building tailored AI solutions when off the shelf doesn't cut it off. As of now, talking about presence and offices, we have offices in Australia and USA with a development center here in India. This let us support clients across the zones effectively. We work with different startups, SMEs, and enterprises worldwide, helping them solve real business solutions using AI and modern technology. Now, let me introduce the person who will be leading today's session. It is my pleasure to introduce our speaker for today, Mr. Dipen Gandhi. Dipen is a technology sales and cloud strategy leader with over 20 years of experience across industries giant like Microsoft, Oracle, Wipro, and HCL. He specializes in Microsoft Cloud, enterprise sales, go to market strategy, and digital transformation. Currently, he is the founder and chief sales strategist at Deep Tech Sales Consultant, where he helps business build scalable GTM strategies and revenue growth models. He's gone through a proven track record in partnering ecosystem development, strategic sales, leadership, and business growth acceleration. Please join with me for welcoming Mr. Dipen. Thank you so much for your time. The stage is all yours, Mr. Dipen.
Visible now?
Yes, it is visible. You can start.
Okay. So these are the agendas today, which we will cover. There are multiple things, and we will start by looking at the evolving landscape in terms of what are the challenges and risk that growing businesses are facing today, right? And mostly, I think some of you have already told that we need the secure environment and we are facing challenges on the security. We will also walk through the Microsoft approach to secure productivity in terms of grounded in zero trust and built for AI. For them, after that, we will also compare the key solutions, right? The Microsoft 365 Business Premium and Microsoft 365 E3, and show how each supports secure growth at the different stages. We will also explore real world scenario in terms of what are the cost comparisons and what are the business cases for consolidation of these solutions. And finally, we will look. I request you to please go on a mute, please. Thank you. And finally, we will look at how Copilot and AI can be adopted securely to drive even greater value, right? So this is the agenda for our session. And in between, let's make it interactive. Let's make it engaging. You have in between any questions, uh, running any slides. We will not keep it only at the end of the session. We will also, like in between also, we will try to answer if there is some query or questions, or there is some relevance that you are seeing during the slides or during the discussion. Okay. So as we know that overall, whether you have maybe like there are a lot of remote work options, right? During the COVID time, or it has become a permanent across your businesses, or maybe you have some options that comes to be connecting teams and customers. Like maybe a digital tools can be a competitive advantage. You know all that when during the COVID time. I think the Teams was the savior, and we could all work seamlessly remotely. Of course, since the Teams was available, and then after I think people have understood that yeah, this is possible. The remote work is possible. You don't have to be in office all the time. We have the communication tools. We have the sharing options. There are a lot of collaborative work can be done, like maybe on a hybrid scenario. But at the same time, if we some continued challenges also happen right around the remote work. For example, 43% of the remote workers do not feel that they are included in the meeting. So that's a survey which is available, and it can be challenging maybe to balance the needs of remote and in-person team members. And in many businesses, right, the future will increasingly see the mix of both. So now like that people are taking that, okay, 2 days I will work from the office, 3 days maybe remote, and vice versa, or many people are adopting for that. And due to the current context, just be on the current scenario what is going on. I think there are a lot of capital that they have started remote working due to our told that okay, start looking at the saving the petrol. And also that's remote work scenarios, whether it is a hybrid or in person, that is going to be continued, right? And most likely, if you really look at the hybrid work scenario, then leaders fear that productivity has been negatively impacted since maybe it is going to be a remote work, while studies show that it is not necessarily the case. You need increased visibility and connection to help most of for your team to work remotely, right? Additionally, if you really look at it, more employees are using personal devices nowadays, and that's great for engagement and productivity, but it is also important to have a good solution for securing those devices and preventing the data loss. You all know that, or you all have the BYOD policy in terms of bring your own devices and remote work and hybrid scenario. So if you really look at the context of this slide, or what are the top of mind to you as a customer, right? One is the remote working or a hybrid scenarios are increasing. Uh, and also people are bringing more and more personal devices to the work where there is a BY policy. And then because of these two reasons, right, the risk of security has increased multifold to the organization. Because when there is a remote environment, or when there is a personal devices, sometime you cannot control the things which may be a malware or ransomware attack or anything which can happen. So just to I think let's be engaged in this scenario, that how many of you are have opted for the hybrid work scenario, and also what are your policies for BYOD? Let's go very interactive and engaging slide by slide, so we come to know that this is the real scenarios which are happening today. Anyone, I think any two or three customers can answer that, so we can have an engaging session. That's all. And we also come to know that where are we in this kind of policies in current context. You can type, you can unmute, and you can speak. Any option is fine. Anyone? I think most of you would be having some or other thing as a policy. So we would
Yes,
like to hear.
let me share. Yeah.
Yeah.
So right now we have after COVID we are following a hybrid, which will be 50-50 work from office and from home, and to
Okay.
making sure to like become a secure infrastructure.
Hmm.
Uh, we like having a business premium license also,
Great.
right?
Great.
So where from the MDM we can also track tracking from the device.
Hmm. Hmm.
Also in terms of infrastructure, like if we have some internal portals, maybe 3 to 4 portal where we must access from the only VPN, right?
Hmm. Right.
And
Right.
it cannot be accessed out of VPN or out of infrastructure. So this is how right now basic that we following.
Great. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank
So, how anyone wants to answer it or put it in the chat? Otherwise, let's move on to the next slide. Maybe I think one or any other scenario which you want to explain, what sir explained that yes, it is the fact that we are opting for the hybrid, and we are also opting for a MDM, and because of a lot of BYOD policies which are in place in the organization. So we really need that kind of secured environment as well. Once we are giving that kind of a flexibility to the employees, we also need to be make sure that they are working in a secured environment, like maybe a VPN and MDM, or business premium itself is giving you the secure layer. Okay, so let me just move on the next slide. In terms of AI, how it is impacting, right? And AI, you all know that has a tremendous possibilities. It can help employees, teams, and companies to reduce the friction and overall. If you really see it, it is a productive tool. It can also help streamline the processes that are signify the positive growth and reach. So employees are eager to basically delegate their repetitive task, even including the meeting, like instant transcript from their team's meeting, and also employee can delegate tedious manual tasks, right, which they were doing it in terms of to ideate and create some new work solutions to help drive your business forward. So everyone has a different use case. Every employee is exploring within the organization. Uh, and AI has a tremendous possibility, as I covered before, that without AI, no company or industry can think right now. What is like implementing the AI, how they can implement AI, they can be having a competitive advantage. They can have a more productive scenarios in their organization with their employee becoming more productive. Of course, the growth is becoming constant for that, right? So I just want to know that how you are basically using AI right now, or anything that you are exploring within your organization, some AI powered tools, or because it's definitely some or other way you all are using it. So just wanted to hear your feedback on which are maybe one or two answers that how you are using currently AI in your organization. Any tool, be it it's not only Copilot, be it any tool, or even it is at a exploration stage, that is also fine. Can anyone answer it? How you are looking at AI and using it in your organization currently?
Let me share like
Sure.
uh, we are using AI for development purpose also,
Okay,
with
great.
some tools like Cloud, Integrity,
Okay,
Lovable
okay.
somewhere. In
Hmm.
terms of documentation, uh, also we used Copilot as well, right? Uh, and
Right, right.
also there are some like code suggestion tools of AI that also we are using in development, which will help a lot to the developers.
Great, great. I think
Yeah.
very, very nice, very great use cases. Yeah. Anyone else?
Yeah, we have received some of the tools that people use, which is first is cloud and the other is Vibe Code for research work and documentation.
Great. Yes.
Yeah.
So definitely, I think the AI is the future, and everybody is trying to explore the AI as per their use case and industry. As we have seen, some are using for the development, some are using for the research work, some are using for the documentation. Uh, but regardless of how large or small your business may be, I think security is the top of the mind for everyone. Uh, However, like a small or a medium business often face a situation in which they are basically vulnerable to the same threats as enterprise, right? Because they do not have a same level of specialized security staff and tools be like maybe accommodate those threat. So on overall, if you see if somebody is having in mind that I am very too small to be attacked, right? That's a wrong myth, we can say, because actually the small industries are easy to attack because they do not have the resources or the systems which they can make the prioritize as for the secured environment, right? And because of this, we have seen the 300% increase in the ransomware attack in the past year, with more than half of those were small businesses. And not surprisingly, the leaders of those businesses see, I think, cyber threats becoming a growing area of a business risk, right? So it is very AI coming to the picture, and people are starting using it with the security has become very imperative for any organization, be it small or large. But with the large with the if this can happen, right? So with the average cost of those data breaches to the business, like yours exceeding $100,000, and it quickly makes sense to consider investing upfront in higher level of security. At the same time, in this world of hybrid work, which I think most of have now adopted, you need solutions that are built to protect your business uh, wherever people are working, and not to mention that easy like being easy to use, so it does not take up time from your core business activity, right? So these are the certain security solutions that everyone is looking at it. Okay, they are secured, they are easy to use, so focus can be more on a business activity rather than maybe implementing that kind of a solution or security. But here the main point here is, because of hybrid work scenario, BYOD, and now AI coming in the businesses, it is really important that the businesses has to be more secure, or they have to create a infra like systems for more secured environment within their organization. And don't think that only like large enterprise are getting it, because there is lot of time small businesses are attacked more, because that they are very easy target, right? They don't have as I told, they don't have resource or the infra on that secured environment. Plus, most of the time, what in my tenure or whatever I have seen, that people are investing once the attacks are happened, right? So it is kind of a reactive approach, and that time they are ready to give any amount of money to get that environment. So it is, I think, as we know that like prevention is always better than cure. So it is always good to have a secured infrastructure in place before something happens, right? So security is must priority for every business. And you really, I don't know whether this is a existing set of customers, but you really ask, or you have might be a question that what is Microsoft 365? And most of the time, it resonates with the teams, right? Like maybe a teams, because of teams, we are doing a lot of remote work. We are able to collaborate with the team. So Microsoft 365 is basically not only the collaborative tool, it is a productive, collaborative, and secured solutions for your organizations. So it really has this kind of a, if you really look at it, the teams, storage, office apps, and of course, so it is complete solution where and secure solution to work from virtually anywhere, right? So this is something that we will cover, that what is Microsoft 365. It is not only teams, it is much more than teams, where what are the solutions that are available under like Microsoft 365 solutions. But together and with the right tools, I think we can help the grow your businesses with Microsoft 365 solution is designed to equip business owners to respond to those three key challenges, right? Which is what we discussed right in this presentation. Like the challenges are lets you be more collaborative and connect with the people, helps to reduce the cost and secures your business with technology you can trust. So basically, if you really look at it, these are the trends and these are the all-in-one place solutions for Microsoft 365 solutions. So I just want to know that I think about here who are already using it M365, maybe business basic, standard, or premium, or anyone can just and which I think I heard that someone is using business premium and similarly, like, are you familiar with M365 or anything that you want to cover something more about which kind of a you can say SKU or a solution, so I can get idea and I can emphasize on that. Yeah, maybe one or two answer would be fine in chat, or maybe you can speak by muting yourself. So first of all, like, the question here is, are you familiar with M365? I will not able to see the chat, so maybe
Yeah, I will
you
be
can help.
assisting you for that.
Sure, sure.
All the audiences can keep the chat active. You can keep your questions in the chat. You can post the answers in the chat. You can raise your hand and revert us with the answers.
I don't think so. It's very complex question. I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with M365? Uh, just
Yes, we are in one organization, we are using business premium
okay. Okay.
365, and one organization, we are also using basic also.
Great, great. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, anyone else, if they would like to provide their inputs?
Okay, so maybe we'll just go on the next slide and maybe
Yeah.
people can put it in the chat. But why I have asked this question exactly, I will explain you what is M365, right? Basically, Microsoft 365 is built to help organization to stay secure, productive, and ready for AI-powered future. Basically, it starts with zero trust foundation, assuming a breach and verifying every access request with multi-factor authentication, conditional access, advanced threat protection. Your data stays secure even in a hybrid work environment. Next, when we do the intelligent endpoint management, right, ensures that only trusted users and compliant devices can access work resource. Whether employee are maybe on a corporate laptops or the personal devices, Microsoft Intune and Windows 365 will provide you the secure, flexible access with centralized control, right? And finally, the Microsoft 365 is designed for AI by consolidating your tools and data into one secure platform. You are not just simplifying the IT, you are also preparing your organization to take the full advantage of AI. So with Microsoft Copilot, employees can unlock new levels of creativity, efficiency, productivity insights, where all while staying within your compliance and governance framework. Okay, so this is Microsoft 365. It is not just about Office or Teams. It is much, much more than that, where when we are talking about the hybrid work scenarios and endpoint management or a device management, it covers everything, where it can be a best secured solution for the productivity for your employee can achieve, right? And on top of that, it is basically AI ready workflows where a Copilot definitely has a seamless integration between the apps, and people have started using it by email drafting, Teams recording, some marketing campaign or different LOB wise. There are different use cases. But yeah, this is something that is Microsoft 365. It is built on a zero trust foundation uh, and AI-ready workflows, along with the simplify the endpoint management because it has a central console and central access towards your employee, and you can manage it or give kind of a request accordingly, right? So when we are talking about M365, it has a two basic if when I'm talking about the security, right? It starts with business premium. So it offers the two secured, scalable paths in terms of build on the trusted foundation. If your organization has a 300 users or fewer, business premium is the right solution. It's a right, you can say, starting point, because it delivers the enterprise grade security and productivity, and cost effective package in terms of compared to all other third party tool also you can use for security and all, which we will maybe later on, there is a example of that. And if you are supporting more than 300 users, you need advanced compliance, analytics, and IT control, then E3, Microsoft 365 E3 is built for scale. This is not about one size fits all. It's about like choosing the right fit for your organization today. And there is always a flexibility to grow tomorrow, right? So this is something that that is the starting point, business premium for the secured environment. If your users are below 300, and if there is a 300 users are more than there are 300 users, which is a scalable solution, this is a E3. So these are the two solutions which we really want to see. And if you have to choose your path where business premium provides the data security control, uh, and it is suitable for most of the SMBs, and we understand that some SMB may require additional security, right, on to comply as per the regulatory requirement or the regulations, right? If that is the case in your business, we have identified basically there are add-ons also available, where there is a information protect and governance is there. There is a data loss prevention is available. And because of this add-on, I think there are some price points which are available, is already mentioned here. But this is something that based on your requirement, maybe if you really look at it, the law firms has a different requirement. The pharma companies have a kind of a HIPAA compliances, and that kind of things also is demand a lot of audits and e-discovery kind of a stuff. So it also gives you the additional security features over and above the basic layer of security. Okay, so there are certain plans available where you can really look at it, how to add on that security and get the maximum use of it based on the industry requirement or compliances requirement you have. So I will not get into the much detail on each of the things which we will cover, but yeah, so basically if you really want data protection add-ons, it is also possible to add maybe along with the business premium with the additional cost, where there are some bundles also available where there which will give you the information protections and governance, and there are a lot of other compliance tools are available. So when we look at the business premium, it will cover the basic security. But when we are really looking at the adding the security layers as per the industry or the compliances, it is also available. The suits are available as add-on, or there are certain suits available as a combined where this compliances can be taken care of, right? And these are, if you really look at it, there are three solutions basically: Microsoft 365 Business Standard, Business Premium, and E3. So this is something that available for small and medium sized businesses in three versions. As I told, Business Premium and Standard especially offer the digital tools businesses need in today's competitive landscape. And if your organizations are like 300 users beyond, then maybe E3 is the right solution for you. So business premium, I heard that people are using it and they must be having that kind of advantages or benefits they're getting it. So basically, business premium is bringing together the key capabilities you need to enable the secure work from anywhere. And the solution is offering like bringing the together the advanced security with Teams or Office apps and Windows. Basically, it will give you the like easy to manage and administration can create your collaboration, productivity, and security tools. There is a billing perspective, there is a one bill, so part of the same bill you can have the other Office apps and services and Teams. Very simple, like a kind of a plug and play activation. No need to deploy like additional things which you might require for the third party. uh, and designed for Office apps and Windows, which most of the people are familiar with, uh, and global scale, because Microsoft, you know that threat intelligence is very important, and we are like as a Microsoft, they are like having that trillions of signals, right? They are catching up because of the endpoint in Windows. So it is also important that we are using the solution which are at global scale and have that kind of a threat intelligence every day, which Microsoft analyze almost like 8.2 trillion signals, right? And it is AI powered, where you can use the AI and simply like integrate along with your applications. Also, a lot of people don't know that Microsoft is the top-rated security vendor. And if you really look at the this financial year, the security solution area has been like completely different as a one of the solution area. Previously, it was overlapping between Azure and M365, but now this solution has been like security is becoming a separate solution, and there are a lot of like security solutions around that. So it is a top rated security vendor, and when you are already having Windows and Microsoft using it, right? I think it seamlessly integrated within the applications and OS and everything, right? So this is something that benefits which will give business premium will give. And it is about layered security in terms of how this protection it can like give you the protection across users, devices, application, and document. So uh, these are the four security imperatives. If you really look at it in today's scenario, everyone wants what? My identity should be secured, my devices should be secured, and application also need to be need a certain security and document. So Microsoft Business Premium will give you the layered security for all this, all this, you can say parameters, where whether it is users or devices or application or document, you can definitely give this kind of a secured layer or implement that in your organization. And we already talk about the technology benefits of Business Premium, and maybe we can how we can when as I told you that we will also cover Business Premium basically was an designed to integrated solution to help businesses to reduce the cost. So it is like you can always save up to 50% or more versus the individual tools. Currently, what people are doing it or industries are doing it is Business Premium. Basically, they are using third-party solutions and for different secured solutions for that. But Microsoft Business Premium basically can help you to save cost by consolidating the endpoint solution across productivity and security, which saving you more than around $30 per user per month. Because if you really look at it, there are different solutions on single sign-on or adaptive MFA, device management, endpoint protection, everything. If you use the different third-party solutions, uh, then if you really sum up the cost, it will be something around $45. At the same time, same solutions can be implemented with Microsoft Business Premium, which is kind of a one solution to run your business and secure, like maybe it's kind of a secure anyway with a lower cost. So it almost give you the 50% less if you really implement a one by one cost or one by one tools for every solutions, right? So this is something that is very important that you if you are already having certain solutions and then you integrate it, it will become a cost effective solutions, because most of the time productivity and collaboration people use Microsoft, and for security they use third party. So but this is not a right way around it, because it will add the cost towards that. And now if you are integrating it with the Business Premium, it will give you the definitely a cost benefit as well as the solution enhancement. I think I'll just go here on fast on this slide that like total, if you really see the economic impact. So we have covered Business Premium. Now it is about E3, right? So E3 will give you the ROI of 223%. It is also improved productivity like 1.5 hours saved weekly per user, right? Again, I'm repeating 1.5 hours saved weekly per user. So you see the monthly, you can say productivity improvement in terms of the employees. If you have a like maybe 100 employee, 200 employee, right? So if you invest in this product, it can give you the payback in like less than 6 months. So it is really like the organizations and these are the studies, right? This is something that is possible with Microsoft E3, Microsoft 365 E3, right? Because maybe if you really look at not 1 year, over a 3 year period, the study demonstrated that over $500,000 in quantified benefits through the combination of like maybe improving the IT specialist productivity by saving 686 hour per year. Similarly, like maybe collaboration time, if you see, as I mentioned, that 1.5 hours per week per user with advanced communication tools and also automation and process improvement, and savings on the retired hardware and software cost, like maybe a reduced IT maintenance cost. So this is something that E3 gives you. Of course, it would be a, you can say, over a period of long time, or if you really look at the 3 years ROI, or it gives the immense benefits in terms of collaboration, in terms of ease of the using it the solution, or anything which is about the around the security. I think this we already covered. What are the basic differences between the Microsoft 365 apps? And we'll just go on the next slide. Okay, so now we'll just touch upon the business premium and E3. Like so now we are actually elaborating the two solutions. So Microsoft 365 E3 is designed to help organization to operate securely, efficiently, and intelligently at the enterprise scale. So if this solution is basically a enterprise grade solutions where it can enhances the productivity, it can also scalable have the scalable device management, and it is built out for a AI ready business environment. So if you combine all this thing, whether you want a productivity at enterprise grade, you want a security also at like kind of a unified security and compliances, and scalable management along with the AI ready business environment, then E3 is the solution. So this is something that, of course, based on the user number of users that we have discussed, that maybe if you have a 300 plus users, then this is the right solution. Also, not only the users, but it also depends how your industry, how your organization is growing and scaling, right? So if you are looking at scalable kind of a solutions, then Microsoft 365 E3 is the scalable, secured, productive enterprise grade solution. This is something a basic difference between the business premium and E3. So again, it is something that it will give you the operational agility and enterprise control, right? So maybe it's basically it's a standardized environment. You will have all have the visibility and control. You will gain that visibility and control with your digital estate. You can consolidate your basically help you to consolidate your technology stack, right? Maybe like reducing the fragmented third-party tools with integrated security, compliances, productivity capabilities, and simplify the licenses. So this E3 supports the future-ready operations with the native integration across Microsoft 365, Azure, Power Platform, and you can automate the business process, scale securely, and adapt the quickly evolving business and regulatory demands. So this is something that ME3 will give you, where you can automate your processes. You can also have kind of a integration between Azure and the other apps of like Power Platform and other apps very seamlessly, and it will give you the like high level of the ready like regulatory compliances also, which is maybe a future ready businesses which you need, right, as per your industry. So let me just go, as I told you that the return of investment, the economic impact is already visible with the many organization globally. And it is proven that if this is kind of a 197% of the ROI, and this is kind of a net present value, and less than six a month you will get the kind of a payback period if you really utilize the each functionality. And for that, I think the partner who is having good skills on you can say implementation and the uh, training part of it, as well as the usage of the product, right? Most of the time what happen, you buy the solutions, and but you don't use it the fully, so usage is also very important when we buy the solution. So this kind of things are important. And I'll just skip this slide because we have covered on the ROI. This is something example that seen the success in transforming the way work as becoming one of the like top 10% most secure companies. This is something a use case, or the testimony, right? Where they wanted to protect, support, and promote the audio visual media and communication initiative. And by combining the positive change environment with the technical expertise and transition into the 365, they were able to achieve through Azure Virtual Desktops to ensure the safe access for from any location. And meanwhile, E3 license power the office productivity on the site and remotely. So this is something which Microsoft 365 has provided, and testimony of the companies, global companies. We have many use cases on the reference are available. So we can always share with you if you really want, as per what is available as per your industry. And the good news is that Microsoft, we have an offering that can really help you to meet these challenges in terms of business premium. You can see the business premium is our most comprehensive offering for small and mid businesses, which combines the power of office productivity and security and management in the cost-effective solutions. So this is something that is already available, and maybe if you really look at it, the business premium E3, or somebody is on a standard, right? Then if they are also looking for a secured solution, they upgrade to business premium kind of a solution. So I hope I have a time, or should I just conclude it in some time, because we already are on 1:05.
Yeah, we can conclude in approximately 10-15 minutes.
Okay, let's conclude in 10 minutes, and maybe
Yeah.
then we
So
will open up
meanwhile,
in
if anyone, yeah, meanwhile,
yeah.
if anyone has questions, they can also post so that we can assess the questions as well.
Because now we are going the most interesting part, which is the Copilot. And so that's why I'm asking that, let's, if we can stretch it up to 10 minutes, and then we can have a Q&A for another maybe 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, that works.
Great. So what Copilot, as we have started with the session, that Copilot offer different, basically it's a securely adapt wake grounding AI experience. And to further amplify the productivity, you can add the Copilot licenses for your organization. What it will does that it will this allows to reason over your work data leveraging within the Microsoft Graph and leverage the Copilot in M365 application. So it can unlock a lot of new possibility to transform the work productivity and business processes, right? So you will basically empower every IT team to lead and manage at scale. With the Copilot control system also is there, and Copilot analytics to measure the impact and ROI for your Copilot investment. So first and foremost, Copilot is the tool which is additional licenses which seamlessly integrate between the M365 apps. So anything, any data which is available in the apps, you can get the data, like you can get the analysis, you can get the that kind of a summary, or it will search and find the file or anything, like it can. There are multiple use cases, but at the same time, it is very useful within the M365 environment, and it can give you the very productive and secured way of using AI. So this is already, I think, 2 years now, and there has been a new license for like M365 for a business. Copilot Business is also launched, which is maybe like a below 300 user. It is available. So it is, what is Copilot? And meanwhile, you put it in the chat that if you are using the Copilot or you have explored. So basically, it's a AI assistance, right? For which you can trust, because Microsoft firmly believe that your data is your data. Your data is not used to train or enrich the foundation of AI models. Your data and AI models are protected at every step. And Microsoft defend with basically, if you really look at it, the customer copyright commitment. So they are defending along with that. So if you really look at the enterprise grade security, privacy and compliance, that is the layer where you are using the AI like Copilot for Microsoft 365, where Copilot chat is for with web knowledge. You can always use the company data, where Copilot, there is a web data, you can use it through the personal or a public kind of option. And this is something that company data, you can comply Copilot chat with the company data for M365 apps. And Copilot Studio is basically mainly how you develop your own prompt engineering and other stuff, right? And how you can be use it as per your scenario, maybe integrating with some automation. So this is the Copilot for M365. Over and above whatever we have covered in terms of security, productivity, collaboration. This is something that you can always look at it for the first is productivity purpose, and you should not be thinking that is it secured or my data is like my data only, right? Microsoft is not basically getting into the training of the models, and also this is kind of a secured solution for AI, which is there. Just want to know that how many people have explored Copilot and they are using it, or have they seen any benefits of using the Copilot, or maybe in future if you are planning. Anyone can put it in the chat or anything which just say yeah, yes or no, maybe by unmuting yourself. I know I'm between lunch and the you, but I think still we have some energy.
Probably people can post their answers in the chat and we can continue ahead.
Yeah, great. Now, the last topic is people are saying that, okay, I'm using Microsoft Business Standard, right? Why you are talking about Business Premium or E3? I'm already using Business Standard. So, what is when you need to choose a business standard? So, this is something that Business Standard will give you the benefits. So, Business Standard will offer you the for the tools which is basically securely grow your business. It also help you to enhance your productivity. When you're talking about overall theme in terms of productivity, collaboration, and security, it still covers. So Business Standard offers the essential productivity and security capabilities, right? It's not the with the advanced layer like a business premium. So you can support maybe the growing businesses and team by providing the tools and implementing the efficient system. Uh, and it is basically by delivering a consistent. You can always say that it is basically if you I want to look at the basic security, collaboration, and productivity tool. What is the solution? Then it is the business standard. So business premium will also will carry the advanced security features. And on top of that, you can add certain add-on security features. E3 is, of course, there is a scalability, the business automation, and that kind of stuff is required. So it really give you the basic level of the security where it will support your growing businesses. And also, uh, I think this is the most used product for the if you really look at for the teams and office and that kind of a tool. And it really collaborate with well with your customers where you can always have that kind of a collaboration available. Protect your team and resources in terms of some data like the business data and devices at basic level, but not overall if you really look at it on the at system or at applications, user identity, user management, identity management, application, what we have seen in business premium. It is not the same way in business standards. So people have mostly the having that kind of a confusion of what is the right solution for me. So if you are really look at it, the basic layer of the security business standard is the right solution. Advanced level of the security business premium, along with maybe top up the different solutions, and scalable solution, secured solution, enterprise grade, E3 is the solution. So you need to decide that which kind of solutions your organizations are looking at it, or maybe which kind of users they you want to give access to business standard, business premium, and E3. So the many organizations are working accordingly that some users are using business basic, some are having the business standard, some are having E3, some. So this kind of a solutioning understanding and the priority of that user on secured giving that kind of a secured access or environment is has to be decided by the organization. But you know the difference, like what are the business standard benefits, what are the business premium benefits, and what are the E3 benefits. So this is something that I also wanted to touch upon business standard. But overall, the foundational productivity and security with streamlined administration, right? It is taken care by M365 platform. So I think this is something that we already covered. I will not get into the deep. And just to emphasize again, Microsoft is recognized as a top-rated security company at global scale. Uh, we have that Gartner Magic Quadrant. You have that it is basically a leader in security, uh, business enterprise grade level security. It is something that is really you need to look at it when you are getting into similar example. If you are getting a solution and you are having multiple solutions for security, and if you go on a business standard, it is again give you the lesser, maybe below 50% kind of a thing, right? So because at each devices or at each solution, you have a different rate or a different OEM. So it is first, it is not easy to manage across the OEMs or across the providers. And second is cost is also increasing, where you implement each solution over and above the productivity and collaboration on for security, right? So this is something I will leave you with in terms of what are the basic differences for business standard, business premium, and E3. These are the cost which is available, which is like a we call ERP in Microsoft, and what time or which solution is required for which user, that you can see. But overall, if you really integrate with across the solution, it will give you really the commercial benefits as well. So business standard will have a different like cloud services in terms of Teams, Exchange, OneDrive, Copilot, and SharePoint and desktop version of the applications, right? Most of the people are using it. Business premium having the business standard benefit the features as well as comprehensive security when we are talking about identity, user manage and systems applications, right? And E3 will give you the overall everything what the business premium will give, but it is something that more it will also give you the more secured and enterprise grade solution. So this is the difference of M365. I hope I've covered means you are clear now what are the solutions that you need to implement as per your requirement of the organization. And now we can open up for the Q&A. I hope it was useful. I maybe sometime I ran fast, but maybe I can clarify your doubt. We might extend for another 5 minutes, or you can put it in the chat, or I hope we can take it up
Yeah,
now.
it was insightful.
Thank
To
you.
start with the question, we have a question in the chat. How do concerns differ between enterprise and small organization in terms of AI readiness?
Come again? I didn't got the question correctly.
How do
How do?
concerns differ between enterprise and small organization in terms of AI readiness?
I think in AI readiness, there is no differentiation has been made as of now, whether it is enterprise or small business. It is mainly about the industry specific solution that you are into. So which solution is right for your industry, that is more relevant rather than your enterprise or a small businesses. Because there might be some different tools are available and cloud is there and Copilot is there and there are different tools are available. And when you search using AI, they will also show you the top trend on the tools. But that tool or that is might not relevant to your industry. So the answer here is AI is basically you need to use the AI as per your business use case, and not maybe a small or a larger looking to this, but it is based on your business use case or your best outcome, right?
Okay, okay. Uh, there are a couple of more questions. The other one is,
Maybe we
can
will, yeah.
Microsoft?
Yeah, maybe if someone ask, if someone want to, we can always get back to that on the chat. But if someone want to ask, let us give that preference to them right now. If someone wants to ask and have that kind, we'll come back to you the answers on chat as well.
Yeah, we
Anyone?
are
Yes, yes, we are open to anyone. Let's take one or two questions because I don't want to hold further you for the lunch time.
Yeah, I guess. Hello.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead. Maybe let me just okay, I'll just come on a call. I will presentation is done now. Let's take one question. Let's be one, at least have one in person question. We'll get back to you in the chat for sure. on after this call. We'll just keep the chat open for maybe a day so we can answer them.
Yeah, if any of the invitees, attendees would like to unmute themselves and ask for some interactive questions.
I just have one like a question. Would like to know if Microsoft is offering or not in any plans about password. Uh, we are using Keeper, right, to saving the password securely on the cloud, right? So, is there any solution by Microsoft which can replace Keeper? So, for
We are
example,
talking.
we have a couple of username and password, right? And then we don't want to remember, of course, but then we are using the Keeper third-party tools where we
So,
can save all password.
over correct.
We can share securely password to team members, right?
Got it.
And
Got it.
sometimes what happen, like there is a common platform where the multiple people are going to use, so we can share password securely to the team members.
Okay. Basically, Microsoft has a solution which is known as a single sign-on, right? So when we are, it is integrated with Azure AD. So when we are
Hmm.
talking about single sign-on,
Hmm.
and MFA, multi-factor authentication, is implemented as an advanced layer of security. So that's the thing that maybe there is a you can always use a face or a finger print, and then you don't have to remember the password again and again. If there is additional if you are logging in from a different device, then they will have the authenticator and they will get you the different. So 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 security is basically a single sign-on from the Microsoft side, which you might not need to enter the password every time, but you can always look at implement the MFA, and your users can log in seamlessly from the different devices and different like places.
Yeah, that's okay. That I know, like how like
Hmm.
MFA help us securely and without like remembering password. But my question was like to saving the password on the cloud, right? So some tools are providing services like if you buy tools and then you can save your password in that tools, right? Whenever you are like going to login page, uh, and then you can just select password
Yes, you're
automatically.
talking
I mean
about like a
username,
passkey kind of a
passkey,
thing.
or maybe like something like last pass or something.
Yeah, yeah, passkey. So I think I need to check, but that kind of solution is not as of now, but because it's mainly the concept here is how it is going to be a SSO driven, and it is
Yeah,
how it
yeah.
indicates with Azure AD. So that's the
Yes,
main
yes. That I
yeah,
completely know that
that's the
how it
main
is
thing.
work. But I was
Because
just because we are
yeah, even in this
uh,
scenario, right? Sorry, but even in this
sure.
scenario, that can be uh, there can be a security breach.
Yeah,
So you understood that zero trust
yeah,
foundation, it is
yeah,
based on this. So even if you're sharing something, password or anyone, right, there is a chance that it can breach or maybe something can happen, right? You never know. And zero trust foundation will not allow that in terms of whether it is devices or users, and it has to be
yeah,
tightly integrated with MFA and Azure AD. That's the teamwork, or that's the concept what Microsoft uses.
yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
What security features do business often ignore but should enable immediately?
It is basically, if you really look at it, security around your users where they are working remotely, and second is on the devices. So if you really look at it, what are the security, like basic or maybe immediate concerns, right? That there are mainly two concerns right now. One is on remote work, where you need to implement a solution which will give you the secured environment so employee can work from anywhere. And second is there is a if there is a device identity. So if you as such on an ideal scenario, you should have a user identity, application, and devices, all the security in place. But to start with, at least you should have first level of security with the identity as well as with the devices.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Any further questions?
Yeah, for the questions in chat, we will revert to you. We'll keep this chat open for maybe 24 hours, and we will revert to you on that. Okay. I think it's done now.
Yeah. Things are quite fine now.
Yeah, it was stable afterwards. So
Yeah.
in the AI world, you still get this kind of glitches. So
True that.
we are still becoming used to it, right? At the end of the day, it's still humans. And AI cannot be a decision maker. It has to be decision making has to be with humans, which I tell in my most of the time with my clients, that you can use AI for your productivity in the secure environment, and ultimately it has to be decision making has to be human driven.
So
And
we
yeah,
have
thank
a
you.
live use case right now that AI cannot replace humans at any cost.
No, it will not. So ultimately, it is the idea of this session is a lot of people have started using AI, but in this kind of environment, people are not thinking about security. So we should have the secured environment by exploring with AI because it is new for everyone. And how we can use along with Microsoft tools. That was the main outcome of this session. That even if you want to explore with the AI, whether it is Copilot or any other tool, please be make sure that you are using the secure environment or secure tools for using AI. So that's the takeaway which I want to give. And anything which you want, you can put it in the chat, and we'll come back to you. Thank you once again for joining. And I hope that now everyone can just rush for the lunch.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It was
Yes.
insightful and a good session. And apologies to everyone for the technical glitch we had today. And hope we will improvise next time. Thank you, everyone.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for your time.